All right, my good people. Hola, mi gente. For today's story, I want to talk about Energy Drink Tim. That's what I'm going to call this one. Of course, Tim is not the guy's real name. I mean, obviously, you don't put nobody's real name in the real story. I think the legal term for that is CYA. Anyway, back to the story. Well, this particular story takes place many moons ago when I was still a young, energized youngster. And now that I'm thinking about it and remembering this certain event, I basically got tricked to working on the inside of the warehouse because I have a CDL, man. I ain't got to work on the inside of the warehouse. I wanted to do the yard dog work, move the trailers from the dock door, put it back at the yard and put it in the spot or whatever. Stuff like that, yard dog work. I wasn't trying to work inside the warehouse, but it was basically like, yo, when you first start off, you got to start off inside the warehouse, and then they'll let you work outside as the yard dog. And I'm like, that don't make sense to me, but okay, whatever. And on the inside of the warehouse, that's where I met Energy Drink Tim. And man, they had him lifting hella boxes. I like, yeah, I don't do all that. Might as well don't put me over by his workstation. But one day we was in the break room talking, and dude was like, yeah, man, all you gotta do is get you some energy drinks and stuff. And I ain't trying to talk another man out of whatever he's doing. So I'm like, yeah, man, that's basically ain't me. I'm coffee or something light like that. Matter of fact, let me look up something. Yeah, I had to pause the story right quick to look up and see what taurine is. And man, y'all ain't gonna believe this, but dang it, man, for real, taurine is bull balls. I mean, to say the PG version of it, but what the heck? Yeah, I should have guessed that one because the Latin word Taurus is where they get taurine, and Taurus means bull. No, man, in that case, we might as well call it red balls. Well, I guess that's better than blue balls. Either way, I digress. Back to this whole story. So we was basically working on the same shift, and dude kept trying to talk to me about energy drinks like he's some kind of energy drink salesman or something. So I'm like, why would I go out and buy an energy drink? Well, why can't I just get one of yours, man? You be coming in here with 6-packs, 12-packs and junk. Man, really, you don't need to be drinking all that in one shift. And it was actually two reasons I said that. For number one, the obvious reason of a health concern for a fellow being on the planet. And secondly, man, I'm only going to go so fast on whatever I do, man. I'm trying to make my work be the best work I can. That way other people see your work. They're like, oh man, that dude do good work. You have pride in yourself, and you ain't got to really speak too much on it because your work speak for itself. Man, hold up, I just thought of a third reason. I wasn't going to be there that long anyway, man, because I ain't really what I signed up for. Like I said in the beginning, I thought I was going to do some yard dog work. So needless to say, I didn't stick around that place long enough to remember anybody's real name. I couldn't even tell you Energy Drink Tim's real name, definitely not his last name. Which actually makes a sad conclusion to the story because the last time I was through town, I heard the poor guy had a stroke. Now, I'm not blaming the energy drinks on that. I'm saying you have to pace yourself. Too much of anything isn't good for you. I like drinking water, but I wouldn't go in the middle of a lake and try to drink the whole lake, And that's just food for thought until next time, my friends.